Hey, what's up guys, TBL here, bringing you another Call of Duty gameplay, this time from Call of Duty Ghosts on the PS4. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 over the past couple of days, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to give that a quick break and see if I can have a good gameplay on the PS4. This is just a basic game of kill confirmed on the DLC map Unearthed. Gonna be rocking the Vector CQB submachine gun for the majority of this match. Hopefully you guys enjoy. But now we're going to jump into the main topic of this video, and that is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. As I'm sure every single Call of Duty fan out there knows, the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare multiplayer reveal trailer went live yesterday. They held sort of a press conference type event and showed off tons and tons of the game's new features. We got to see several maps, several different game modes, a pretty in-depth look at the exoskeleton system, which, let me just take a moment to say right now, the exoskeleton, oh man, I am in love with that thing. And tough luck for that guy, don't camp in corners. But the exoskeleton looks amazing, the game modes look amazing, we got a good look, I think we got a look at all of the perks in the game, which is kind of surprising for me. I don't think they usually show off all the perks in these kinds of events. And check this out, that dude was camping over there, but he's got another buddy sitting back behind the barrels. Oh man, you gotta love Call of Duty Ghosts. But don't you worry, Fighting Faithful, we'll get back to that guy later. So again, we got to see all of the perks, a ton of the new weapons, which all of them look pretty cool in my opinion. And hold on, let's see if we can catch that guy out there, camping behind the barrels. Oh, how unfortunate. But Sledgehammer and Activision did a great job of showing off a lot of the little details of the game. And check this guy, I was about to bite the dust there and went for the panic button instant melee. No Yetis here. But of course, I want to discuss everything that happened in the reveal trailer yesterday and the press conference that came shortly afterwards. But of course, I've only got a limited amount of time to do that, so I'm going to try to cover this in sections. And the first section I want to talk about is the exoskeleton. And in the meantime, during the match here, I am dropping bombs on folks. You know, anything I can do to dissuade camping. And picked up my battle hind, see if we can do some work with that. But alright, back to the exoskeleton. This is the biggest change that Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is bringing to the franchise. Of course, in Advanced Warfare, each soldier has an augmented kind of battle harness that's strapped to their body and allows for things like boost jumping, hovering, and mid-air melee drops. It's pretty freaking crazy. The first time in Call of Duty history, this will allow you to jump, double jump, boost jump, or change direction mid-jump. You can kind of jump forward and then boost jump backwards to kind of get the drop on people who are coming up behind you. Now we do have to address the obvious elephant in the room. This is very similar to the system that's set in place in the game Titanfall. Although the system in Advanced Warfare is a much more fleshed out version of it. You can upgrade your exoskeleton so that basically you can use it for all manner of things. You can use it as a tactical weapon, you can use it as an offensive weapon, you can use it strictly for protection. There's an entire list of upgrades and customizations that you can set on it in your loadout in-game. And I'm going to go through a quick list of what I can remember from that. As I recall, there were about 6 or 7 exo abilities that you could customize and add to your exoskeleton. I think the first one was like Exo Shield, which is a quick deployable shield that's attached to your arm. It's sort of like the Assault Shield. Up next is the Exo Overclock, which increases your foot speed. It acts sort of like a supplementary lightweight. Up next was Exo Stim, which temporarily generates health beyond normal levels. If you kind of remember the old Death Streak perk from older Call of Duty games, Painkiller, I'd imagine it's probably going to be like that. Then there's the Cloak, which visually conceals yourself for a short duration. It kind of like in Titanfall when you can turn yourself invisible. Although, I will have to say, this doesn't look broken at all. There is a, like, kind of a weird grenade, tactical grenade thing they showed off that can negate this cloaking effect. Then one of the coolest ones is Exo Hover. This allows you to hover in place for a short duration, just giving you a little extra mid-air time to pop people who are sitting behind cover, or even, you know, charge up that melee strike. Then is Exo Ping, and this one is probably going to be my favorite. It acts as sort of a mini sort of UAV that shows enemy movement and weapon fire on your HUD. It's sort of like the perk Ping from Call of Duty Ghosts, which, if you guys have ever watched me play Ghosts, I cannot give that perk enough praises because people camp way too often in Ghosts, and Ping can save your life. So definitely looking forward to that one. I think the final one was basically a trophy system, which of course destroys incoming grenades and rockets. Although the way they showed it off in the trailer, it looks like it kind of fires those grenades, like repels them back at whoever shot them at you. I don't know, I'm waiting to see a little bit more on that one, but it's definitely a great idea. That pretty much covers the exosuit, which again is like the biggest change Call of Duty's seen in quite some time. And you know what? After seeing it in action, I'm pretty hyped for it. Now, some other things that I was really impressed with is the return of the score streak system. Like, mid-air high five to all you guys out there. Of course, the score streak system is basically the kill streak system, but it's the one that's modeled after Black Ops 2, where rather than your kill streaks being based on the number of kills you get, it's based on the number of score you've built up. Meaning doing simple things like destroying enemy equipment, shooting down aircraft and whatnot, or just playing the objective will all build up towards your kill streak. Or score streak, rather. This was a great system in Black Ops 2 that really encouraged people to get out there and play the game. And vice versa, kind of discouraged people from doing what that guy who just took me out was doing, sitting in a corner and just camping. Although fair to say, keep watching the video, we're going to get that guy back real soon. So I am super hyped for the return of the score streak system because it really made Black Ops 2 fun for me. I have my gripes with Black Ops 2's kill streak system. I think it takes way too long to pick up kill streaks. Like for real, Treyarch made it mad hard to pick up kill streaks in that game, for better or for worse. Seemed to me like you always had to get a ton of kills or destroy a ton of things before you even get like a UAV. Unless, of course, you're playing an objective-based game mode like Domination or Hardpoint, then getting kill streaks was super easy. But all that aside, I love the idea of the score streak system, and I think it worked really well in Black Ops 2. And hopefully it'll work just as well or even better in Advanced Warfare. So yeah, definitely glad to see that coming back. I would go through all of the score streaks right now, but that would take way too long. Perhaps in a future video when they've been shown off a little bit more. Just picked up another Trinity rocket in my back pocket and took out the camper. I told you we'd be getting back to him later, but our vengeance isn't done yet. Our friendly hind is inbound and I'm about to drop some bombs on him. Now, speaking of things that have been imported from Black Ops 2, not only are score streaks returning, but wildcards are, as well as a variation of the Pick 10 system that was in Black Ops 2. Not sure what that guy was doing. I think he was just waiting for me to put down the computer so he could take me out, but he kind of failed on that. We went ahead and picked up our helo pilot, and we're going to find a nice quiet place in the corner to bring in some justice. But yes, the wildcard system from Black Ops 2 is returning, allowing you to add things to your loadout like Overkill, taking a second primary weapon, Perk 1 Greed, taking a second Perk 1, Perk 2 Greed, Perk 3, Tactician for extra tactical ammo for your Evo suit, and Bombardier for an extra launcher, like basically a lethal grenade for your Evo suit. All that good stuff is coming back. Or a brand new one called Streaker, where you can take a 4th kill streak, so you can have 4 kill streaks rather than 3. I tell you what, your boy TBL is happy about that last one. Unfortunately, there's been no word yet on whether or not the Specialist class will return. Remember, Sledgehammer helped work on Modern Warfare 3, so they're well acquainted with the Specialist system, but overall, Advanced Warfare is looking more like Black Ops 2 2.0, or even Black Ops 3 if you want to consider it like that, than anything else. Which overall, I'm pretty happy about. Honestly, there are literally so many things that I wanted to talk about from yesterday's multiplayer reveal trailer, but I'm never going to have enough time to cover all of it. At least not in one video. But one thing I will be able to cover is the sort of special little surprise they dropped on us at the very end of the press conference. And that surprise is called Day Zero Access. For those of us who decide to pick up the game, or rather pre-order the game, we'll get it 1 day early. And whoo, hold on, take a look at this. Your boy TBL just closed out the match with that nice little double kill before coming up on this rarely seen Yeti with a sniper rifle. We are going to name these two Hagen and Das because they are always seen together. Thank you very much for the double kill, fellas. But alright, that about wraps up this match. We did wind up going 45-20 with 42 tags collected. Pay attention, Ghost players. This is how you play the game. Put down that M27 IAR and get out that corner. Alright, that's going to be it for that match, guys. And as I said before, they are offering what's called Day Zero Access. If you pre-order the game, you'll get it 1 day early. You can definitely count on me to be taking that deal up post-haste. But alright, that about wraps up this video, guys. There is so much more Advanced Warfare stuff that I want to talk about, and I will definitely be covering in the upcoming videos that will be coming out later this week. Hopefully you guys like what you saw here, and if you did, feel free to check out my channel where I've got a ton more gaming videos coming out soon. Alright, that's it for this one, guys. As always, I am the Blackwing. You guys stay frosty.